was it like just getting your feet wet out there with this group and kind of getting your first taste of playing alongside them?
It was good. Obviously, it was a whirlwind of a few days. When you were playing basketball, everything kind of evens out, and you get back to your happy place. And that's all it was, just getting my feet under me, getting used to being around the guys, and I'm feeling good.
Donte, Chris was just saying that he sees the Minnesota offense as kind of in between what you had at Golden State with all the movement, and then New York with all the spread, pick and roll. Can you feel like how you characterize how you fit in right here and what's going to work for you here just yet?
He's such a great mind that he'll figure out how to implement everybody and play to everybody's strengths. We have such a versatile group that we can do both. And I think that's part of his point is for me it's just picking and choosing spots and getting comfortable out there. It'll come with time. Like I said, it's a whirlwind when you have an offense that you've learned over the last year. You learn the defense, everything, and you're getting thrown into a new system right before the season. It just takes time, and like I said, basketball is basketball. When you're out there, you figure it out, and you have high IQ guys like we have on this team. It's easy to figure it out.
You just said it. One of the reasons I think that they wanted you was high basketball IQ.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? Does that mean you can pick it up real quick? What does that mean when you talk about high basketball IQ?
Yeah, pick it up real quick, but then also just figure it out there. You don't have to be in a specific play or set just to be able to know what you're doing. Being able to read the defense, make quick decisions, and also play off of one another. Know what guys do well and play to their strengths. So when you have 5 of the guys out there at one time that are all making the right decision and all making quick decisions and putting each other in positions to succeed, basketball becomes easy, and that's when you see a lot of points go on the board.
What's Randle like to play with? You know him better than anybody here.
He's strong, he's athletic. The thing about him that most people don't talk about, he loves to share the ball. He loves to get in the paint, and he loves to get guys wide open threes, guys get on the cuts, everything like that. He loves to see his teammates succeed because there's so much attention on him when he gets in the middle of the paint.
When you play offense, Donte just looks like Golden State. Is that always kind of who you were as a player, or is that something where you really feel like you grew in that 1 year?
A little bit, but I think when I went out there, just being with Steph, being with Clay, just the nonstop moving. I think that's what I picked up is the moving of the whole 24 seconds, never standing still, because when you're standing still, the defense is resting. When you're moving around, they're going to mess up at some point. It might be within the first 5, 6 seconds of the clock, or it might be the last 2 or 3 seconds. So that's kind of what I picked up there is just nonstop moving. And you may not get the shot, but when you're moving around and you're, making it hard for the defense, somebody else might get the shot. And that's the only thing you can hope for is a wide open shot.
And some coaches just feel like you don't always have the personnel for that. What is the key to being in good enough shape to play offense like that?
You just said it, just being in shape, just nonstop, being able to make shots on the move, being able to, just run around. And I think the biggest difference is to be able to have the conditioning to do it on this end, but then turn around and be able to play defense. I think that's where not only what I pride myself on, but you can see a lot of guys on this team pride themselves on the defensive end. So we have a really conditioned group, and I think that's the basis of it.
Is that brand of basketball like you exert yourself more, like maybe more tiring, but somehow it still makes the game easier?
I wouldn't say it's more tiring. I would just say it's more enjoyable. When you're playing that way and the ball doesn't stop as much, it's not as stagnant. You're not watching one person go the whole time. That brand of basketball is a lot of fun to play. Now, when you have talent and you can do both, I think that's the perfect kind of concoction of offense is when you can settle down, let somebody go one-on-one, do their thing, and then also push in transition, get quick ones, get movement, because then the defense never knows what they're getting.
Have you found that when you do that, it becomes contagious? Like, does everybody on the court kind of move more?
Yeah, I think not just me, but whoever initiates that movement, I think that's it is contagious because when one person gets an open shot off of somebody just slashing, then the next person is thinking the exact same thing. I can get a shot if I slash, and you're thinking when you're reading the guy ahead of you and you're reading the next play, it just opens up not only yourself but somebody else.
What are your early impressions of playing with Mike Conley?
Ultimate pro. Perfect point guard to play with. Just he can be aggressive, but he also knows how to get guys shots. And just when things kind of get out of whack, he just settles everybody down. I've been watching it for so long now. I'm super excited to be playing with him.
Donte, in terms of the ball in your hands and playmaking, like how much of that has grown in your game over the years? And coach was just saying how much he thinks they can take advantage of that part in addition to your shooting and movement off the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I just have been working on year in and year out. Now, opportunity, it all depends on when that comes. I think if you look back, time in Golden State, we ran Steph off the ball a lot of the times, and I was handling initiated action. And same in New York. I think just when guys went down, the ball was in my hand more, and I got to make plays for not only myself but others. So they're just getting comfortable with it. So throughout the season, you never know what's going to happen. So that's when we just work in here, and then when the opportunity presents itself, we take advantage of it.
Seems like the combination of you and Rob sharing time in the backcourt is really exciting in terms of both of you being able to do both of those things. You see kind of just some potential there for you guys.
He's a talented dude.
Yeah.
When I first got here, so was Joe Ingles. He's really talented. A little bit slower than Rob. But Rob's super talented. And I think the best thing about Rob is he's like a sponge. He's just absorbing everything that never gets offended when you're teaching him. When he's just always trying to learn. And that's how I am. So with us in the backcourt, whether we're together, we're both on the bench, one's in, it doesn't matter. There's constant communication between us two.